Utekushi. You are very beautiful.
とても美しい
Ah.
I can't use it in Japan.
What would you advise someone who comes to Japan who has absolutely no Japanese?
Google Translate has an offline version.
Hey guys and girls, on Ask Japanese, it's your flashy fashion reporter, Kathy Cat. Question today is, can you come to Japan without knowing absolute any Japanese? Let's find out and ask foreigners in Japan. Do you speak any Japanese?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, we're asking today, do you have any problems getting around Japan without speaking Japanese?
Actually, no.
No?
People have been very helpful for the most part. Every time we've stopped to ask someone, they've been helping us. And we're from Miami, so we don't have like a metro system. So we think that's amazing. We've been using Google Lens a lot to translate, so it's been good. It's been very easy, actually.
So you feel like you don't need to speak Japanese during a holiday?
No, we haven't had any issues. Only one time trying to find an elevator was a little bit difficult with our luggages, but other than that, we have had very easy.
Yeah.
Said someone helped you?
A lot of people have helped us, actually. Every time, like, well, I'll just walk by and I'll be like, oh, like, can you help me find this place? And they'll be like, yeah, sure. And actually, most of them have been taking us to the place. So it's been very nice, yeah.
Super nice.
We've had good experiences.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you speak Japanese?
My Japanese is it's not that good. I know the basics. I know curse words. I know greetings. So no.
Can you get your way around Tokyo or Japan without knowing Japanese? Would you say that is possible? And if so, why?
It is possible to get away. Utekushi. You are very beautiful.
とても美しい
Ah.
I think, yeah, that's what you need to
Oshi. You know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, things that bring a smile to people's faces.
There you go. Smooth it out. That's what it is. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, fantastic. How much Japanese do you speak?
Very little. I know simple phrases, mostly because I watch anime.
Please tell me an anime phrase that you know, but you can't use in Japan.
I can't use it in Japan. I'm cringing. I'm sorry. The typical phrase that little girls say when they are getting harassed, like,
Yeah. I hope you don't have to use that during your trip.
oh, no, we have a little insider that we say in Germany when we want to say that something is cringe. We say, hihi uwu baka senpai, but we can't say that here. Yeah, because people would think we are weird. Yeah.
So, now that you're here, do you speak any Japanese?
Barely. Just like very simple, like please and thank you.
Yeah, barely. I said some to, we went to 7-Eleven, which was fantastic as well. That's also been so different. It's like actually good here. Like I said, like just a few words and the guy was like, wow, you speak Japanese. And I'm like, no, not at all. A little bit, you know, like excuse me and stuff like that. Yeah.
How are you making your way around Japan without speaking Japanese?
I feel like it's been pretty easy, especially all the signs they have like English. Most people I've talked to can speak a little English, so it's been doable for sure.
Yeah, I think like signs, Google Maps, it is very different because like I speak Spanish. So most of the time when I've traveled in like Europe, Central America, even when I was in Italy, I could just talk in Spanish or something. This is the first time I've been in a place where like there's nothing, like I just cannot communicate. But overall, it's been pretty easy to get around. And the great thing is it's super walkable. You know, there's some places like if I dropped you in Italy and I was like, get to this point, you might need to like hitch a ride to get there. And people are so helpful here. Like, especially when I was taking the train from the airport, I did not know what I was doing. Almost got stuck. And this lady was just like, oh, just go, you know? And I was like, okay. Yeah, everyone's just super helpful. There's just so much politeness.
How were you communicating with that lady then?
Because I put my ticket through the little ticket thing and it went, and then I was like, I just walked up to the train attendant lady and I was like, I don't know what's going on. And she was like, oh, okay. And then like went over, looked at it and she was like, just go. Yeah. But I feel like she was just like, I don't have time for this. It was like, I think it was a Kobe station or something in Shinjuku, and it's just so busy. She was just like, you know, I could deal with this American or I could help everybody else get through or something. Yeah.
Would you think that someone needs Japanese to come on a holiday in Japan?
I don't think you need to know too much. It's good to know how to say please and thank you. Like it's really what I say. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Yeah. I think knowing like enough to just be respectful is very important. Not like being able to say like, how do I get to Shinjuku Station at 2 o'clock? But being able to say like, arigatou gozaimasu and genki desu ka, I think that goes a long way. But overall, it's pretty easy to navigate here. And I say that having gone to some places in the world where like, you have no signal and you're dropped there, and if you don't know anybody or don't know the language, like you're not gonna get to where you want to go. So it's pretty easy here to get around, and it helps that everything's also in English as well, and everyone's super friendly. So yeah.
Coming here, would you say that you were able to travel to Japan without Japanese?
With Google Translate, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, same. If you have your phone, if you have a smartphone, you're pretty much fine.
Were you worried about like a language barrier, or did you feel a language barrier?
I actually have a friend who lives in Japan. She's an expat from the US, and she has lived here for about 4 years now, doesn't know as much Japanese as would be considered fluent. So for that reason, I wasn't super worried. But I do try my best to be polite and speak Japanese when I can.
So what kind of words were you able to use, or what words came in handy during your trip here?
Sumimasen.
What was another word that you used?
Yeah, pretty much that one's the favorite of the bunch. Yeah.
Why is apologizing the best one?
Well, just when you need to get around somebody on the train or you're trying to get through a tiny aisle, just shopping, it really helps.
What would you advise someone who comes to Japan who has absolutely no Japanese language knowledge?
Google Translate has an offline version.
So that kind of saved you through the trip?
Yeah, because, Wi-Fi is a bit spotty for me roaming.
Right, so don't rely on the Wi-Fi, but actually try to download the offline version?
Yes, for sure.
So, at this point in time, you don't actually need that much Japanese to get around. But my hint for you would be, be sure that you know at least some basic Japanese words like thank you and such. And also know your manners. There's quite a lot of tourists that have come, that have kind of ruined the image of tourists in Japan recently because we had such a big influx that a lot of people are not minding their manners, they don't know the rules, they're cut in line, they're doing all the things that really annoys Japanese people right now. So before you come, learn your hello, thank yous, and your please. And when you are here, then please abide by the rules. And if you don't know what rules you have to know when you come to Japan, don't be silly. Know the rules. We have a video here where we teach you the rules that you need to know when you come to Japan. And actually also, Japanese people hate when foreigners don't do it right here in Japan. So, making your trip a full success. I catch you soon here on Ask Japanese.